What's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LaRon, Female Rap Elite. I am back with another video. So you know how this shit go. Please make sure that from the beginning you subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession when I go live.
How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow? I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots and
yeah. So subscribe to the channel, support the channel always. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw up my Cash App on the bottom of the screen so you can support. So shit, I just switched my title up at the end, like. Because, you know what I'm saying? You just got to be on the curve like that. So, look, we're going to still discuss what YG did because, you know, I actually was having this conversation with somebody else about YG and his recent collaborations with other female rappers. And, you know, they ain't really bubbling like that. And I think that, you know, not saying it in a way where he's trying to fuck with Nicki Minaj like that, but I feel like, is he trying to put cat calls out? Like, now you're doing the Big Bang verse and all of that at Lollapalooza. Come on, I see what's going on. Them collaborations from them female rappers is not working for you. You know, you did a track. Did he do a track with Bia and Saweetie? I think baby caught like hearing a little bit of the one that he had with Bia. But I don't think from what I can remember, I didn't enjoy it. So anyway, please make sure that you subscribe, like the video, all that. What's up to Myra? Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, y'all realize we aren't hearing much of Cardi B, and that's a good thing. So listen, from the tippy top, you already know I'm about to play my video my song. Please make sure that you check my song out on all streaming platforms. LaRon, L-E-R-O-N, Best Me. New track out. Check it out.
Exit 6. LaRon. Best Me. Yeah. Let's go. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses, they just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with bald tires, y'all liars and them lanes just swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement, I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses, all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music drawn fluence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it, I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last, I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angel's lurking, even if I ain't attend your service. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal, what the hell is this, a sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad, I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything, I put that on everything. You deserve the better things, I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best days. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove who? I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you.
I fucking love that song so much. Like, you don't understand, out of everything that I fucking like created, like that song means the most to me. I promise you, the feeling, the emotion, the instrumentation, the way that the beat sounds when it goes off. Like, when I tell you that shit make me feel some type of way. I feel like if I really performed that song live, I would probably cry, to be honest with you, because just it's really how I felt. Like, the first verse is so personal to me, but the second verse is really like how I be feeling like current day. Like, you know what I'm saying? The first verse had to be special. And yo, this is why I want to tell people, like, don't ever feel like, because you know, it's always somebody amongst, it's 70 people in here, 79 people in here, right? It's somebody that writes music. And I just want to tell you, like, yo, if you ever have beats and you just be like somebody trying to force you to produce, like, sometimes you really got to sit with shit. I sat with that beat almost a year, and I just knew whatever I put on it had to be special. I couldn't just come and just put some, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a beat. Like, somebody could have heard that and maybe they would have heard that they was going to be on some flashy shit or whatever the case may be. But me, I heard emotion in the beat, and I couldn't be on some flashy or some let's go shopping type shit. You got to really be able to dissect and be emotionally like drawn to the music to hear it. But I don't know. But it took me a while to be able to put the right thoughts in the right places on that beat. And it just came out perfect. And when it came, I'm telling you, I wrote that song in 2 days. When it came, I did the first verse, and then the second verse, I just broke it up. I was like, okay, we on a little flow. But the song was very special to me, and I love that record. So yeah. So let's get into the topics. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a song called Nip Tuck. I want you to play it. Yeah, I would play that. I mean, I could play it and then clip it from my video. I could do that. Maybe I'll do it towards the middle of the video. Let's see. LeBron, you really did your thing on the beat. Shed tears when I first heard it. Thank you. It's written to aspire. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really was. And I thought about all of that shit. Like, it was all real. Like, my mom used to just be in church all the time, like praying, going to church, anything. She had us at revivals, just anything, just praying all the time. Like, always just saying, like, she prayed. She prayed for this. She prayed for us. She did that. So I just have memories of that. And so it's like, you know, even though when you get older, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just say me. I don't know about you, but sometimes you like, not really questioning your faith or you just question things. But I'm telling you, like, I've always had strong faith in God, like my whole life. And I've been okay, like truly, like when I'm telling you, like just having like connections and just having your mind just open in different ways. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I just felt like I've been protected my whole life. Real talk. Like, I always know when a person is for me. I know when they not for me. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. I could tell. I know when somebody's jealous of me. I know when somebody is very welcoming of me because they want to include you. They want you to be around, you know? Like, I'm used to being around people who are welcoming, even though I'm still leery of people. But you know, like I'm used to when somebody is welcoming and they willing to support you and shit like that. That's energy that you should be attracted to, not people who are jealous and they want you to take you off and they don't want to share you with nobody else and they do shit like that. No, you want somebody who's very free because what's for me is always going to be for me. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing. So I could always tell when that's not real. I don't know. I ain't no Libra. I'm a fucking Aquarius. Are you crazy? That's why I said Megan was giving us a bad rap by being out here snaking Nicki, doing that fake shit. You understand how bad that would look? Yo, you know what it is? You know what? And I actually think it's interesting. Just realize it like this. Even think about me as a case study too. Everybody should be a fucking case study that you think about or whatever, right? Just think about, we all think differently though, right? I promise you, before I do certain shit, you might think that this is corny, even being a fucking grown adult, but I think about my family finding out about this shit. If I do something like that, it's like, how are they going to feel about that? And I don't think enough people care about stuff like that. I'm telling you, the thought process don't even go there. And I feel like a lot of people be having these slips. It's just like, you don't think about your mom or anybody before you do all of this. Like, I seen this video like that was floating around from Dallas where this guy sideswiped these girls and then he got out and just was beating them up and shit. It's like, you didn't think about your mom or anybody. That means that you just really on red. I don't know. Maybe some people just don't have those type of values, or they don't go through those thought processes. I'm telling you, before I do anything, my whole life, my whole well-being, everything goes through my mind. Like it's gonna have to be something critical for me to even bypass all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the issue with a lot of people who get into things that's just like quick, just like that. It's like before you took this person out, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the situations where like the young women like that just be getting taken out and shit. It's like for the people who do it, it's like you ain't think for 1 second your mother, just your brothers, just anything. I think about my family before I do anything. I'm telling you, and I just be thinking like this. You can't prevent what's going to happen, but I never want my mom to get no news about me on some stupid shit. Like you just was involved in some, I'm telling you, I don't have road rage. I learned that shit when I moved to Texas. I said, no, you can't do this road rage shit down here because down here they got guns. Them niggas, listen, you do that running you down on the road shit in New York, it's different up. I'm telling you down here, them niggas will get you. Yeah. I had one incident. It was this older guy, and this nigga was doing some stupid shit. I was just trying to like run this nigga down. He pulled up. He was like, "Yeah, I'm about to get this." I was like, "Yeah, you got to calm this shit down," because it was getting crazy. I'm telling you, I had crazy road rage when I moved down here because I wasn't used to being around so many cars. But see, I could call out myself, but you know what? It doesn't have anything to do with emotional intelligence. I was in a new city and I'm not used to that much traffic. Do you realize that it's a difference from going from a city where you could get anywhere in 10 to 15 minutes, like regardless of traffic? So when you go somewhere now, it's taking you an hour to get to the other fucking side of town that's really 20 minutes away because of the traffic. That shit fucked my mind up. So, yo, I'm telling you, the one other reason I knew I had to stop this shit, I was in traffic, right? And I just didn't give a fuck. This lady, she was just so mad that I ended up getting ahead of her. So she found it in herself that she was going to take her car and put it in front of my car. And I said, I don't give a fuck. As soon as that light turned green, I'm hitting the gas. I shouldn't have never thought like that. I don't know what could have happened. The nigga who was in the car with her, they could have popped on me or anything. And I'm telling you, I didn't give a fuck. And I tell you, I slammed into her fucking Camry. I said, yo, you really mad that I got ahead of you? So you're going to take your car and take it in front of my wheel so I can't move? When that light turned green, I'm fucking hitting go. That light turned green and what? And what made it perfect is that it was like they have these like feeder roads where it's like on the side of the highway. So what I did was so perfect. I hit her car and then I dipped off to the left and got right on the highway. I seen her go crazy in her car, like, fuck you, Paul. She was saying all types of shit. And guess what I did? That during the rush hour, the highways are so heavy. All I did is kept going left, and getting into the further lane so she didn't even see my car no more. And then I was off. And I was already going out to like what? Fresno area. So I hit the Fort Bend tollway. So that was a distant memory, sweetie. She was never going to catch up with me. She was never going to catch me. But I'm telling you, I had an issue right there because I was like, yo, you could never do that shit up north. Like, because for one, it's too small. But I took advantage of the fact that I knew traffic was there. I said, oh, she going to try to play this game. You want to take your car and put it in front of me so I can't move now just because you want some little kid shit? Wait till that light turn green. I'm going to fucking hit go. Boom. Dipped right, got right off the beltway and got right onto the fucking I went down. Like, yeah, fuck out of here. Stop trying to play with me like that. That road rage shit in here in Houston. And it was like, I heard another story that was so close after that. It was and I felt bad. And it was an Asian woman. She was somewhere within like 20 minutes from where I was. And I guess, a lot of times they people say that Asians drive a certain type of way, whether they drive crazy or whatever. But one of them somebody shot them in the head while they was driving. And, I could see people down here get really furious. I'm telling you, they get furious in the traffic because it's just a lot to deal with. I'm telling you, it's a lot to deal with. If you understand why I always try to leave early for work, I don't be trying to listen. I'm one of those people, and I feel like if you really can do it, you got to be ahead of the time. Even if you live in a big city, stop fucking playing yourself and leaving 40 minutes before work. You know you need extra time. Just wake up earlier. You're going to have to go to sleep earlier. You're going to have to do something. You think I like getting up fucking early? No, but I hate to be one of those people who trying to go around people. Now you causing issues. Nope. I want to be early. I want to be so early that I could really stop and get shit if I want to, but I just don't. Like, That shit fucks your blood pressure and shit up. You always rushing and shit. Everything you doing is last minute. No, start correcting that shit. I don't give a fuck. And you might have grown like, nah, I can't even say I grew up like that because my mom would do little fuck shit too. I tell you, my mom used to piss me the fuck off sometimes in the morning. This is the type of shit she would do. Oh, y'all ain't gonna get up? You know, in New York, it's cold as hell, right? So it's like, what, 10 degrees, 5 degrees outside? She's leaving that front door open. And guess what? By the time you realize that that front door is open and that cold air done got into the house, now you close the door and you up for school now. She had a way of getting to us. I'm telling you, she had a way of getting to us. Of course, she was right outside, you know, by that time. But I'm telling you, you leave that door open and it's cold outside, you're gonna get up. You're gonna get up really quick. Just no questions about it. As soon as you get up, boom, now you on your feet, and that'd be the whole purpose of it. So she had her little ways of getting us up too. Let's see, Jay-Z dropped a mill. I was just listening to a mill song called Road Dogs on Station Head. Pharrell dropped Bia without even developing her. Timberland dropped Tank. So listen, let's keep going. So have you guys questioned? Like, I don't really look for it, to be honest with you, but I just don't feel no traction with Cardi B. Like, hold on a second. You know what I think is crazy? I was actually talking about this on I think it was Nicki Stream Team Station Head. So listen, this is what I was saying about Cardi B. I feel like with her, you can tell that she's not a real artist because of this. If you were smart and you really had a type of test of the temperature, you would know that a collaboration. I'm not shitting on Kanye West. I actually think it would have been better if it was just maybe Kanye and Cardi. It would have seemed more iconic. But somebody had to tell you that people don't want to really hear Kanye West, Lil Durk, and Cardi B. Like, for one, that's stupid, and that lets me know that gives you a check mark across. You get 3 strikes and you out. Okay. So that's a check mark across the board that, okay, the collaboration just don't make sense. Number 2, Kanye West didn't give you a good verse at all, and that you're not a good artist, so you don't even know what's the word, quantifiable. She doesn't even understand what a good verse is. She's just happy that she got Kanye on it, and she think that it's going to do numbers, it's going to go up or whatever. Dummy, another check. And then it's just like you had Partisan Fontaine change his name, and now his name is whatever it is. You know his name. I don't got to say it, but all I'm saying is, it's like you trying to make it look so much that you did it, and he's still on it. He's still on it, doing it, you know, giving you penmanship. And it's still, and then you in interviews saying like, oh, I knew I couldn't get because it's not a regular beat. It's not a beat like this. It's like all of you are is just, you just spewing out all of this confusion, and you just saying anything in interviews just to be talking at this point, because anybody could get that fucking beat. It wasn't difficult. You got it. And the nigga who got it for you, it's like, why did he even think that this was it? I be feeling like these teams be going through a crisis, because do you know what I truly think? This might sound like a lot of shit, but I'm telling you, I feel like Offset, yeah, he might really love Cardi, but I felt like people smart and they snatch people up when they know that they getting their money and they getting their bag. He got her, right? Now, I'm going to be fair. If somebody enjoys Offset's music, shout out to you. That's not, he's not a musical artist that I really enjoy his sound, enjoy his music. So to me, I would consider his music. I mean, of course, he has some hit records, and I can't lie, those records are good. But overall, as an artist, I would say that, I wouldn't compare him to like a Nas or a Jay-Z or somebody on a level, or a Drake or anything like that. So I would say that he's kind of like a mid artist, right? And Cardi is definitely not no artist. So I feel like maybe he does advise Cardi behind the scenes, and he gives her the ability to even write her name on songs. I don't know. Like, maybe he does help her in a certain type of way, but I feel like he's only but so good, and she damn sure ain't no good. So it's like, Party, you know, you can't listen. Maybe she got to hire somebody else. I don't understand. I really don't get it. Hold on a second. Houston, I've been 3 years, moved from North Carolina, and traffic is really culture shock for me. Yeah, when I tell you that shit had me going crazy. See, I'm glad that I see this comment. Yeah, the best thing that I could tell you is always leave early. Don't be one of those people who leave behind. Just don't. You don't want to stress yourself out. Make sure you leave on time so that you have enough time to get wherever you're going. So it's not even pressure. It's just like you just like easy about it. Don't be, I'm telling you, because that's how all that, I be seeing people, like I just see it all the time. Somebody might even think that I'm trying to race with them. I let them have it. I'm not about to go through that. Nah, we not doing that. Oh, the Black Authority. So listen, let me go down. Offset is smart. Yeah, he's smart. for sure. He's definitely smart. What's up, Pleasure? The blind leading the blind. So listen, if you think about it, right, Offset can't really guide Cardi to the point where he can't really guide her to the point where I think that she could get a smash number one. I felt like came through dripping, boom, boom, came through dripping. I felt like that was their sound. Maybe that was their record actually, and they just kind of put her on it. I feel like everybody has waves, right? Now, I call this like just dousing it with some salt and pepper because I feel like there's certain things about Cardi I can't say without saying another. But I feel like this is a true reflection. I don't care about whatever song she got recorded now. I'm talking about the logic behind putting certain songs out. Just having a Kanye West feature doesn't mean anything. You got to know when it's the come on. Didn't Kanye say he pushed Nicki to write her verse over so many times? Thank God that she really did though, because he really pushed her. So and we got the best. And yeah, I would have wanted to know what Nicki spit originally too. That's always been on my mind. But it's just the fact that I feel like Cardi is just like, why are you? I don't know, man. You're gonna start seeing some things, and in some sort of delusional way, she might feel like she deserves it all, but she know that she doesn't, and it's like, I don't know, man. I can't say it in no other way that it's just like this is what you're gonna start getting because number one, like you're not even a fucking hip hop artist. For one, this shit is just something that you trying to continue on and trying to just stay around. And the niggas is just always it's always gonna be some sort of issue all the time. So that's why I'm like, is it worth it at this point? Just bow out gracefully. That's how I personally feel. Like you're already rich enough, maybe do like the Rick Ross, go open up a wing stop. You know what I'm saying? Open a wing stop, get a few wing stops in New York City. Wingstop ain't even in New York. Open some Wingstop locations. And I think don't you think Wingstop would be profitable? Cardi nervous right now, though I can bet that. Yes, me too. But listen, Cardi got money. Cardi got money. I just feel like keeping up with hip hop, and I always say that, like, yo, what's that shit from the fucking VH1 where she was like with Kurt and Amina, and he said that Shorty was just like a joke that went on too far. Cardi B is a joke that went on for too long. They trying to give this chick plaques that we don't care about. Shorty got diamond plaques and was unable to sell out the Wireless Fest. I feel like that is something. Listen, I know that people. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't give a fuck what you say, but in the world of commentary and kind of saying real shit, don't ever just feel like news from yesterday was news from yesterday. The fact that Cardi B was following Nicki Minaj topic, the fact that Cardi B has so many diamond plaques but unable to go overseas and sell out tours and shit like that, all of those things matter. And especially at the climate of having a motherfucking pandemic when people was unable to get out and was going to festivals and stuff. And for you to have 2 dates and not in just one of them, I would have said, you know what, maybe all the people maybe she don't got that many fans. At least one date sold out, but neither the date sold out. I feel like that's a huge miss that people try to. It's just like the next day. It's like she have a bad day and they try to make you forget about it. When Nicki have a bad day, they want to stretch that shit out for the whole year. So I don't give a fuck if you come here and you feel like, oh, you saying some shit from yesterday, because sometimes you got to keep reminding their ass, and I'm never gonna stop doing that. I'm never gonna stop doing that. Just like niggas want to revisit and be like, oh, Nicki's song and this, but did you go through all of the songs that Cardi did for people? And they probably paid her a certain amount of money because she has certifications. Could you imagine the bad business going on? Like that's like selling weed and somebody telling you that they giving you some king cake or they trying to give you some crazy shit, and you get home and it ain't what it's supposed to be. It's like you're presented to be this commodity that's gonna like sell records. You got so many diamond plaques, but then when you take it home and it ain't the same. That's bad business. And at the end of the day, is it worth it? Is it worth it to try to exist in this space of trying to be this female rapper with a microphone, getting Birkin bags, and you just in it for that? Is it worth it? I feel like Cardi could gracefully just bow out. Like, why are you still trying to exist here? Why? Oh shit. Why are you still trying to exist here? Why the fuck is you hanging around hip hop? And I can't say it in any better or any different way I don't know. I just feel like it's the longest running joke now. Like, come on, when they gonna give up? When they gonna stop putting those budgets in? Like, is it really worth it at the end of the day? She got what she got. She always gonna have some sort of royalties coming in. Let her go. Let her go and open up some wing stops, whatever else she gonna do. Invest in the whip shots. Get money. Don't listen. I make sure that I say this all the time too. I don't want Cardi to be broke. I know what it's like to not have money or just be in a situation you don't want to be in. I know what it's like. I don't ever want her to be like that. I feel like that's important because if I don't care nothing about her, I wouldn't want her to be back in the Bronx where her kids living. Even if she was living there, I wouldn't want her in living in some sort of conditions where she couldn't be protected or anything like that. No, no. I wish well for everybody. Real talk. I just I'm passionate about the hip hop space of it all. You know what I'm saying? Why are you here? Why are you circulating around here? Why do you want to be here so bad? You know that you don't have skill. You can't even be able to determine that this ain't a good song to put out, but you're going to do what they tell you to do. I find Cardi B to be very misleading, especially when she be in these interviews. Like she did all of these interviews around hot shit, and this is why I be trying to tell y'all, right? Pay attention to people's body language. At all these interviews, she was looking in the sky, she was giving answers, she's trying to make herself appear that she's smart. That's the oldest trick in the book, and it's learned. And like when people who are really intelligent, they could give you eye contact. They might look away for a second, but you have to. It's just a certain energy that she gives up. So she kept saying the same shit in the interviews, like, I knew this was a hard beat to catch and this and that. But then we look at the credits, this nigga is credited in the credits. It's like he debited into debit. Like, so it's still a checkout. You know what I'm saying? Your name was the first name on the line, but you got him changing his name, trying to make us think that it's really just you. Come on. I don't understand it. She has to pay for her hair and makeup wardrobe. She's in it for the money. She has no poison, no passion for this at all. She's fake and phony. Yeah, I don't think the label wanted that out, to be honest. She got that personality. She came from the streets. She better hustle in another lane and get out of hip hop and say, yeah, bow out. Listen, I won't. That's why I make that very clear. I ain't no hater in that regard. So some people will be listening to this and they be like, "Oh, you just don't like." No, 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 no. I might. It's okay, and you know what? It's actually okay. It's okay that you don't like a person, and you don't have to like everybody, right? But I don't do anything like outside of like commentary when it comes to Cardi B. Obviously, I've built up some sort of people who listen or a community of people who listen to female rap commentary, and either you like it or you're not. But believe it or not, I get more love than I get hate. So obviously it's the same people who are understanding the message and getting it, because I don't even take it. This is commentary to me. I feel like anybody who understands how I feel, they allow it, and then the ones who don't, they push it out. But I don't ever get up here and be like, "Oh, Cardi, no, I want you to fail." No, we're gonna talk about the shit if it flop, because they're gonna do that to Nicki. We're gonna talk about the culture of it all, because they're gonna do that shit to Nicki. So listen, I find it strange that so many black female rappers gave Nicki such a hard time when she came out, was being animated, try to drag her down. It's just like, where are y'all at for Cardi B? And y'all know that she got a ghostwriter. Where are y'all at? It's like y'all sitting back, and that shit is whack to me. It's whack. That's how you know it's we different times. Who wrote it? Cardi. That's she take. Oh yeah. So listen, let me execute that thought. So Cardi is in these interviews saying this shit, talking about looking in the sky, talking about my team is getting mad at me because I'm taking so long to give tracks back. Songs that you didn't even write. It's like, why are you here? Why? Why? She don't got a passion. I'm telling you, if Cardi had any type of pull, she would have had some sort of team that would have been like, yo, send that back. Yeah, we don't think that verse is good enough. Or she probably was just so happy to be in the the graces of Kanye West that she ain't know what to do. Yeah, them not know what to do. She was just so happy to have the nigga nut in her face. She was just happy to get anything at that point. Anything. She was just happy with, I mean, that has to be some sort of ball. Let me tell you this. If you was an artist and say you really wanted to work with somebody, right? But say you worked with them and you felt like they didn't give you their best work. Do you feel like, being that they were huge, that you didn't have the right to tell them to do their verse over? Or would you be like, I could kind of understand like if you were nervous about it. What do you think? get so much hate. It's really self-hate. I know black people that hate to hear it, but that's why Nicki and others get so much hate. Roddy Ricch fell off. This documentary is going to be so epic, guys. You speaking facts. What's up, Kay Holiday? Atlantic is focused on Lizzo, Jack Harlow, Roddy Ricch. He is not priority. But you know, they gonna make Cardi rise like a phoenix, do all of these flippity flops. She gonna rise. You know that she gonna rise. They gonna put money into some other song and do something else. All Atlantic is doing for paying for minimal promo, radio on little playlists, and that's it. So yeah, and I think they're gonna see if she's really the star or not. Shit, Megan is holding them by the hairs of her chinny chin chin. Let's bring this up actually. Give me a second. I think this is updated from today. Yep, 7:31. I need to go soon because I need to go pay some bills. Don't you hate when the first of the month comes, like everything starts drafting? So listen, what's going on the charts? Beyonce Break My Soul, another day at 1 million. She's gaining whatever. So she's overall at 75 million on radio. And Lizzo was tippy top of her. So Lizzo, Harry Styles, Jack Harlow. Why is Jack Harlow trying to hang out too? You know, Doja Cat. Oh, so she's having some declining with Get Into It, yeah. So look like she lost like almost 500,000 in radio. She probably gonna pick it up. You know how they have a habit of putting more radio play into that. Drake, he holding on at 50 million for Future, Wait For You. I don't think I've heard that song that many times, but you know, Drake is always gonna get some sort of radio play. Post Malone, Happier Song. Oh, you know, they pushing that with him and Doja. Oh, I forgot about that. So, you know, Doja still got a song out. That song is okay. It's a nice little light song, whatever, but I didn't stream it outside of the day that it came out, and I wanted to hear what it sounded like. So Megan Thee Stallion, Dua Lipa, Sweetest Pie, I lost about 300K in radio, but it's still charting across, like, you know what I'm saying? 85 on Spotify, 85 on Shazam. And what's the middle column? Spotify is what? Number 128. Okay. Cardi B hot shit. She got 150,000 in radio yesterday, and she ain't charting nowhere. Damn. Does that mean people are interested? Do you think that means how are you 42 on radio, and don't you see all the songs typically around this song has some sort of charting? Does that mean people aren't interested in her? Even with Ye and Durk on it? Nobody Shazamming it? It's not even number 199? No, seriously. Do you see all the numbers that's on those songs around it? I'm just a little confused. I think that is a true way to see if people are interested, if it's garnering any sort of interest. That's interesting. What other songs don't have any Shazams? SZA, I Hate You. You know that she getting Shazam. People love that song. SZA, Kid Leroy. That's interesting. Luke Combs. Who is that? No, Maren Morris. That sounds like a new artist. She's probably some new fucking artist. I don't know who that is, so don't let me get me to lying. But I think it's interesting that most, you see, listen, we're going based off of most, right? We ain't being haters. This is most. Most of the songs are Shazamming. Most of them are. There's more filled spaces than there's empty. And if you say I'm fucking lying, you see that shit with your own eyes. Most of these songs are Shazam. What is the deal with these songs that are not charting at all? That's interesting. That's really interesting. Hold on a second. Oh, man. Them say them gal, them not really have fans like that. Like, nobody ain't even Shazamming the song. Like, really? What number is Freaky Girl right now? That shit ain't even released. What number is that? Like number 70 on Shazam? Something is weird. Something is not right. Atlantic would use payola to get her to the top again. And you notice, like yesterday, hold on, let me bring this up. Let me make sure it's on the screen, right? So you can see it. Maybe this is in a way. I'll take that out. Cardi B hot shit, no entry across the board. Nobody, I mean, there's no interest across no charts for this. Most of the songs, if you can see, I'm not hating. Most of the songs are filled up. Most of them, look at the last column. There's more filled than there's empty. That mean that nobody likes it? You would be a liar to say that I'm lying. Well, that one's 3. But as you go further down, because that means the further you go, the less radio play. But you should expect that for songs with less radio play. Let's also add that too. You see, we're at 11 million right here. We're at 11 million right here. So when you get lower, it's going to be less chances. But as you start rising in radio play, you see the interest in Shazam goes up. Yeah, we ain't no fucking with no dummies. You ain't fucking with no dummies. So that means that ain't nobody fucking interested. As you have more radio play, it should be more Shazam because you have more of a reach. So how the fuck you up here with 20 what million? Right here? 25 million? No reach? No interest? Gold diamond plaques? That's really weird to me. And I think that it should be a case study. Honestly, I really do think it should be. And Shazam holding Freaky Girl back a bit only because it hasn't been released. Exactly. It was all lies. I think it's because her rollout for this song, it was top of the line phony. I'm not putting out a video, no promo. Oh, so you think that's the reason? Yeah. See? Who's number 1 or break my soul? See, you want to see how shit can be consistent. You could say it's payola if you want to, right? But we see the radio play that she's getting or whatever. iTunes, she's number 2 and number 66 for this song. I'm assuming that might be like the instrumental or whatever. Spotify, she's number 3. Apple Music. See, I know that some people might saying that B might be getting payola. I don't think she's getting it. I feel like this song is really just a popular song, and pop radio has a larger reach. When you get pop songs on pop radio and rhythmic, your song could really go to different levels, especially if they give you that play. You know what I'm saying? So with this right here, hold on a second. So with this right here, at least we can see that it's consistent across the board. It's 75 million in radio. You better be number 2 on fucking iTunes. You better be number 3 on Spotify, Apple Music number 2, Shazam number 2. That's pretty consistent to me. And I think that is all the indicators for her that they said, you know, the predictions for Beyonce Break My Souls to go number 1 next week. That's all the perfect indicators across the board. To me, that looks perfect. Let's see what Liz looked like. She got 220 in radio, but she got an audience of 119. She's number 5 on iTunes. So I would say that's consistent. She's number 26 on Spotify with 119 audience. I think that's questionable. She's number 43 on Apple Music, number 10 on Shazam. I don't know. That's a little, yeah. Because the number 2 song with Harry Styles, he's number 10 on Spotify, 33, number 8. Maybe it's not that far off. Who knows? Jack Harlow. See, I think this is, this is questionable. If you could understand why you would think that way, look at the number 37 iTunes, number 34 Spotify, number 40 Apple Music, and Shazam number 32. To me, I feel like that's a force out. They trying to force him. Some shit be, I don't know. I personally feel that. What is the hype behind Jack Harlow? If you like his music, drop it in the chat. I don't like Jack Harlow's music at all. What you mean she's in the sunken place? As far as like, I just wrote that because I feel like Cardi is in the sunken place as far as like, she don't got a hit record. I'm pretty sure she didn't want it to go this way. She didn't want it to go this way. And I'm pretty sure she's probably trying to do anything now to get, they're trying to figure out what song they're going to roll out next. And I'm just trying to figure out, Cardi, for one, if they was wise, they would have never put this song out. But it's just like, this was where I feel like it starts to get a little jokey. It's like, if you was a real artist, you would have known that. Why are you trying to hang out around here? Just give it up. That album should have been out. Just let it do what it's going to do. It won't be and this is the thing. They ride Nicki so hard about every release that she had. You know, I was having this conversation with Maliko on Station Head, right? And this is what I said. Cardi is so scared to even just throw features out. You've seen how she came out with that song Shake It, that drill song, and it flopped. It flopped. All of Cardi's, to be honest with you, everything that she comes out with and she does with other artists, it doesn't do good. It don't. And I think she knows that. See, the thing is with Nicki, when Nicki will come out, she has shit that does amazing, especially when to me, Nicki is still in her prime, but early in her career and even up to now, she still get artist records to chart high. I felt like when she collaborated with ASAP Ferg, Move Your Hips, and that shit debuted at number 19, that was all of her fans that was doing all of that work. Nicki has a force behind her fan base, like, you know what I'm saying, within her fan base. And people know that shit. I agree. I think Kanye really is at the bottom. He screwed up big time. Exactly. She is in a sunken place. She is lost counting mad bread they see. Yeah. They should have known better. They should have known better than this. And now they're going to find any way to make her rise like a phoenix with a #1 song. And I think that the joke just needs to stop. I think Atlantic knows. They know that when that, and again, at least have something to market by. It was 3 dates for that wireless festival. Cardi had 2 dates. She should have sold at least one of them out. And I would have said, you know what? She probably don't got that many, but, you know, she could have sold one of them out. It still would have been like, damn, she ain't sold the second one out. You know, niggas would have still popped shit. But it's just like, damn, that really shows that is there really any type of demand there? I think that's questionable. I feel like any record label or any business should question that. That means, is there any demand there? I want to say this too and use this as a comparison. I really think that a lot of these brands, when they see diamond plaques and shit like that, that means that you have to get paid a certain amount of money. So shout out to Cardi if you've ended up pimping the game off of getting diamond plaques and getting accolades that make you get paid more, because these people are going to expect a return on business off of using your name. You understand how, like, when Nicki did Fendi, and it made sense because, like, I want you to think about this. The general profile of a Nicki Minaj fan, you spend money. You understand? Like, I know that it might be some outliers that, you know, people who maybe don't spend that much money like others, but in general, you spend money and you support and you put money up for shit. You buy merchandise, you buy music, you stream music, you support in a lot of different ways. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of the profiles of the other fan bases, they either just streamers. They don't really come from like the physical, going out to get the CD, going out to show that you supported, really putting a thought behind, like just being supportive in general. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just different. I want people to start supporting real talent so that this doesn't ever happen again, right? And if Young Devin was getting all of the attention Cardi B was giving, see, this is why Cardi she tries to go out of her way to show love to all the little black female rappers to make it seem like she's some sort of queen in a way, where it really is, it's just that she want to be accepted as a female rapper, doing all of that shit, inbox and Glorilla, she just want to be a part of anything. Cardi is so laughable to me. And she's laughable to her friendship with Star Brim. You know, she got to keep her little negrita around just to make sure that she look hood and that she got somebody that's seem hood and do her little dances and tricks and shit. It's just funny to me. When you look at her Twitter, no engagement. Her Barty Gang has low engagement. That's why they always, and Nicki mentions, trying to keep her relevant. But we all see she has no talent. Kanye be doing weirdness. Let's see. August 12th. That's a fact. So listen, I want to go get my drink. What can I do before that comes on? Hold on, let me play something real quick. I'm going to go get my drink. Give me a second. Let's do it.
Yo, young money right here, throw it up, no height here. Cold like a white beer, Freddy Krueger, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you. Kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty. That's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads no entry. Who's next to go? My flow so flexible. Get gas and get at me. Text a cow, shoot yourself in the leg. Plex a cow. White jag with a twisted lip. I ain't Mike Jack, but this is it. I'm everywhere. You like Balloon Boy, mama, you was never there. I am the Kung Fu Panda. Fuck all of your blogs, fuck all of your propaganda. Good for the goose, then it's good for the gander. Nicki ain't a rapper, Nicki is a brander. Please, you can never compare to me. All these bitches is scared of me. I am who they couldn't even dare to be. So that's all, folks.
hard, pause, hospital flow, get more, gauze. She spazzed on that shit. Nicki is really special. Like when I tell you, when I was doing that review of the Beyonce album, I'm telling you, it's only certain artists who make me feel a certain way about music, right? So it's like when Nicki, my bad. So like when Nicki release a verse or whatever, I feel like she has the ability to bring like emotion, like she has the ability to bring like just a lot of different things that you would have to understand from a fan perspective. You know that these people be listening and shit like that. So I don't want to give them no ideas, but Nicki just has a lot. In a nutshell, she's a very layered artist, and she could do that hip hop, drill, whatever type of music, but she also has a way of connecting with her fans on a level that's important. So I admire that. Let's see. I wish Nicki and Beyonce had an EP before Jay-Z got petty. Let's see. So yeah, let me get this off the screen, and let me go bring this up from Hold on a second. Instagram. Hold on. All right. So Nicki just posted this. She's all right. That girl's all right, baby. Yeah. Hey, girl. With the freckles. I can ride it while you slip it and slide it. She looked really pretty, right? Let's see. Ayo, Canada was good. So in this video, she hashtag Drake is my hero. Bad bitches up. So I'm excited. Does anybody know if there's going to be a live stream to this to the Young Money reunion tomorrow? You see she in her pink Rolls Royce truck. So yeah, I wonder. See, the thing is with Nicki, she could confuse you because she could be heading to Drake, but we don't know. She could be shooting a music video or anything, because we could see her this way. Because remember, we seen her on the way to London. Then on the way to London, did she have like orange hair or red hair? And then when she ended up out there, she performed in black hair. So you never know. She has a way of just kind of like switching that shit up completely. Let's see. Oh, you bugging. You bugging. So let's see. All right. I hate sometimes that they only show people with verified. Well, they showed a few people, but it's like everybody on here is a verified check. So yeah, so that's promoting Freaky Girl. So August 12th, make sure that you got your money on deck for that. And yeah, I wonder, the crazy thing about that is I like how she's being mum about everything. We don't know anything about when the video is coming. She ain't talking about it. Cause I feel like when you keep answering questions, just like you see how now we hear with the documentary, she wasn't talking about it. And then when it's time for the fucking documentary, it's going to be time. And she said it's closer than you know. So I feel like that's perfect. Cause Nicki, I think she said it even herself. She was like, she spoiled her fans because, she be giving us, little hints of shit when it comes to different people, like especially Beyonce. Can you imagine, in the 6 years, I don't feel like she gave any type. Well, she did give some sort of signals this year, when she started doing shit on her social media and shit. I think she took the photos down and stuff. So she was giving some sort of signals that something was going on. So fans were speculating, but it's been 6 years, So I just think that is dope. And I think it's amazing that somebody could even take 6 years off and still come out with an album and still have the ability to go number one. Like I did expect, I can't lie, I expected Beyonce to do at least like 500,000 first week out, right? But shit, like I had to question myself, and I thought about it like this, right? So I think she's projected to do 275 to 315,000 her first week. So You know, I thought to myself, like comparing it to myself, like shit, could you take 6 years off of work and still be able to hold on? Okay. So would you be able to take six shit? Beyonce been off for 6 years. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure of course she has other businesses that she's running or whatever, but shit, for her to come back in and still be able to go, you know, go up and have and be successful, she surrounds herself around men that all right. So Queen Kathy, you know, this is definitely a place. I don't really want to see comments like that. So just kind of limit that, please. I'm gonna ask you because I don't want to block you. I wish I would stop talking about exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't really get into conversations like that. So take that elsewhere. With all due respect. So so yeah. I think that is I think that that's dope that Beyonce could come back out and just keep selling, you know, and still be successful. Shit. I did have higher expectations. I was like, oh, this album's gonna do XYZ. But then you also have to consider this. I can kind of say that I hate that we didn't get any music video, but I feel like for her songs to be doing so good and to have no videos, I feel like that says a lot too. Is anybody even looking at that? I feel like to not have any videos, because you got to be honest, videos sell the song too. That's so good. Videos sell the song as well. Videos, let's see, I agree. They really juiced her head up, thinking that it was a good move. I didn't like B album, but I appreciate her versatility. Did you like any of the songs on the album? True. Wait, let me see. All right. Hold on. Oh shit. What time is it? 3:26. Yeah, I need to pay one of these. 'Cause you know how these end of the month bills be. I remember my one of my places, they like if you don't pay your bill by like say it's like 5 o'clock on the last day, they start reporting the next day. So it's like your shit ends up being late. So now I gotta make sure I pay this. Like actually let me do it right now. I got certain bills on auto draft, but certain bills I don't like that auto draft shit for. And I only brought it up because the Drake line is triggering, changing the topic. I respect you. So listen, I love America Has a Problem. Yeah, America has a problem. I like all of the songs, to be honest with you. Let me bring this up real quick. From Celebs Love Nicki. Oh, it was right here. Let me share this real quick. Yo, you ever have like so much of like I don't know. I feel like I don't really know what I want to have for dinner tonight. Like, do you ever reach that point where you just feel like you've had so much? Let's see. Let me see.
Again, back to back, made back, stack the M's. Told him I'm that slim shady back to M. Once you go black, he'll be back.
Tell them hoes that it's crunch time abdomen.
Now imagine.
She did it again. About to make these bums rap again. I don't want to keep playing that because you know they're gonna hit it. So listen. So YG is out here promoting Nicki Minaj. You know, after this comes after. Remember, he was mad with the whole 6ix9ine affiliation and shit like that. I don't remember verbatim what he said, but I know that he wasn't in support of her. But the crazy thing is like most of his biggest songs is songs that are affiliated with Nicki Minaj. So I just felt that was a little crazy that he was out there during, especially when the time when people was hating on Nicki and he had so much to say. So it's just interesting. He playing this because let me tell you this. YG has songs. He got a song with Bia right now, and he got a song with. Let me make sure I match what I'm talking about because if he got a song with Sweetie, let me make sure. Let me do YG Sweetie. YG Tiger Sweetie. When did this come out? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Right? No, that's 2021. Okay, yep. July 18th, 2022. Mozzie enlists 2 Chainz, YG, and Sweetie in my face. That shit ain't good. Where's that song at? In my face. Is that doing anything? Let me go back to my radio chart to see what's up with that. If they even that song been out 2 weeks. So let's see. Mozzie. Nope, nothing with Mozzie. Guess they ain't picking that up like that. Let's see. Nope. Him and 6ix9ine were beefing, and he said it hurt his feelings that she did a collab with him. Yeah, because they want to control you. They want to control you and be able to control who you can speak to. Nah. No. I don't like when people can control who you can speak to, who you can be around. I don't like that because you end up really missing out on building relationships with other people. No, I don't want to be limited. I want to be able to do what I've been doing. So, there's no reason to really like. And I honestly, I would honestly implore anybody to just question yourself, like on some real shit. Like, I don't have no reason to hate anybody, but I don't have any reason to have like blind loyalty either. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like I have loyalty to people as far as like being a good person to them and shit like that, but I don't owe you any loyalty. I don't owe you anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I owe you the decency of being a good human being. And if I don't feel like you're a human being that I want to be around, then I don't have to be around you. I don't have to support you. I don't have to be, you understand what I'm saying? You only have to be around the people you want to be around. And that's just it. That's how I look at it. It ain't nothing. It's not like, that's just what it is. Life is too short to just like waste time and shit like that. I just want to be, I want to fuck with people who's supportive, and you don't have to beg them to support you. And it's, not all about them. It can't be all about, I don't want to be I'm not, listen, I listened to this dope ass story time the other day from this girl, and I think she lives in Houston too, right? So she did this story time, and she said that she had met this girl at this job that they was working at, or I think that they was trying to work there, right? And she said that her and the girl ended up going to Lotus, and she said she was there with the girl for like 2 hours, and they was having like this deep conversation. So she said she realized that like after the conversation that she had did so much talking that she really didn't was even listening to what the girl was saying. And she said that there were so many social cues that she paid attention after that the lady was worn out. So after that time, pretty much after that time that happened, she worn the lady out so much that she really didn't even want to be her friend after that. She like pretty much, if she texts her, she said she wouldn't really like respond back unless it was like business related, but she just really didn't want to build a relationship, right? So being self-aware of like how you showing up and how like you as a friend, to me, that's important. Like real talk. And you know what's so crazy? I always try to be selfless as selfless as possible. And I'm gonna give you an example, right? Like, so when I was on Station Head last night, it was so many people that was hitting me up, requesting me to play my music, and I was not playing it because I like to stream I like to support, but I'm selfless too much to the time to the point where it's like I won't really consider like myself because I feel like I always end up getting more anyway. To be honest with you, I feel like, to be honest, like the way that I've always like been in life, of course you ask people for support, but I don't feel like I have to force it because I always end up getting it some sort of way. Like in some sort of way, I always end up being okay. So it just works for me. So like I was on there today and somebody did it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, you don't have to keep requesting it. Like I see it, but it's just like, just because like if you request me and I know you're trying to support me, I'm not going to do that because I just feel like that's corny too. Like I'll put it in, but I don't have to play it. Like I'll wait about 5-6 songs. You don't got to wait to do it. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's corny. I don't ever want to be like that. So I feel like in any situation, when you're in a situation with a person, you always want to give more than what you take. And that's big too to me. Like, give more than what you take. Don't be fucking like, how you gonna try to be a friend of somebody and then everything is about you all the time and it's never about the other person? That was my message that I was trying to say. Get away from people who are like that. It's always about them. It's always about some drama that they got, and it's never about you. It's never really give a fuck about how you doing and how you feel and what you going through, because that matters too. You understand what I'm saying? Constructive critique is important, but the haters unfortunately got a bigger voice and it scares real artists off. That's true. He need traction or another visit with the queen. Exactly. Blind loyalty gets you nowhere. Blind loyalty limits you. It limits your reach of connecting with people who, you possibly could love. So, you know, and I think that it's important to support people who support you organically, and you don't have to ask them. You don't have to force, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to check yourself if you've even been guilty of, being like that. And it's just like you turn around, it's like, let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you ladies and gentlemen this, because I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's both male and men and women here. So have you ever turned around and asked yourself for a second? And this shit is honestly, it kind of hurts your feelings. For if you have any type of feelings, you think about it, you be like, damn. But it awakens you. Do you ever say to yourself, you turn around, you said, I've been more of a friend to somebody than they've been to me? And if you've ever questioned that within a relationship that you have for a person, that you've been more of a friend to them than they've been to you, I think that you need to do some recalculation. You need to wonder, you need to question why this person is around. I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to think that I'm fucked up. I promise you. Let me roll up on this just for that. Let me tell you, you're going to think I'm so mean. And I'm going to tell you that I don't give a fuck about how you feel, but you don't know how I feel either. So I felt bad about this, but I really don't give a fuck, because moving to Texas, it's just changed a lot with me. It's like, I went through this, like when I moved here, being 1,700 miles away from my family, I went through some things psychologically where I had to learn how to be on my own and just deal with being like, you understand. I feel like it's the quickest way to mature you. I try to think critically. I try to make sure that I keep myself in safe places so that my mom don't get, and of course you still can't avoid crime, because crime has no address. But I try to make sure that I'm proactively being, making sure that I'm okay and that I'm safe or shit like that, right? So with moving here, though, I've matured, and more is like into a man, and it's just certain things that I just can't do it no more. I've been friends with somebody since like 2002, 2003, and I felt like through all of our friendship, I've been there for them more than I can ever just even think about them being there for me. Like, I remember doing like Christmas exchanges, and then like, putting way more thought into it. And listen, it's not even about like, it's about, if you requesting, like, say if you friends with people, matter of fact, that's too deep. Let's not even do that. All I'm gonna tell you is that if you can count on your hands more times that you've been a friend to somebody, and then when it like comes to you, their advice ain't even sound, they can't even give sound advice, they take more than what they give from the friendship, I think it's worth you questioning it. So I have somebody who I know, we don't even really speak like that. And I think that I question people who they know that they don't speak to you like that, but you could reach out to me and ask me for a loan. But see, the old me would have just opened my wallet up and just would have did it, because you know what? I felt some sort of loyalty. I had to be there for my friend. I don't have to be there for you. No, I don't. No, I don't have to support you if I don't want to. I don't have to. I don't. And I used to feel bound, like I had to support people. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Nah, especially then when shit start turning me off about people, I'll be like, hell no. Nope. But I won't never tell nobody to, do what you do. But nah, shit don't be feeling right. If I feel like you doing shit blatantly to me and you low key jealous, like, nah, I can't fuck with you. I like good. And it's sad that when it takes you to move from your comfort zone to really see that. So sometimes it's good to mix it up and get to learn and get to know different people. So I'm not bound by no fucking silent, no. I'm loyal to my family. I'm loyal to the people who are loyal to me and show me that they deserve that. But no blind loyalty. If you support me, I support you. If you have a platform and you support me, I support you too. Like, I feel like it should go both ways. It can't be all about you. No. And that's the thing. So many of us are so used to being small-minded or whatever. You feel like, damn, you can't do this or you can't do that because I'm doing it. You know how many times I get on here and I tell people, create your channel. You think it's anything more special than me? I'm sitting in my second bedroom. I'm on my fucking desk on a computer and I'm talking. There's nothing special about what I'm doing. No, yeah, you should be able to do it. Like, I don't want you to feel like, like, oh, I can't. No, you can. It ain't nothing to it but just to fucking do it. I promise you, it's not. So if I ever felt like I had somebody like a friend who did, I just felt like they didn't want me to grow, or they just, they started treating me funny, hell yeah, I'm going to vacate. I'm vacating. Because I can't be around people who it's all about them. Because when I'm around, it can never be all about you. And I want you to have that. I want you to have that same attitude. If you feel like you dimming your light around a person, and you feel like you can't really roll out who you are and who you want to be, you've wasted time, sweetheart. Because you don't know if you're gonna walk out in the street tomorrow, and you don't know what's gonna happen. You've wasted the day worrying about me, and you could have been fucking doing you for what? In fear of what? In fear of what? And then when 20 years roll by, you ain't got no fucking story to tell because you've been limited by LaRon, who ain't want you to be shit. And I just wanted you to come here and just do what you... That shit don't make no sense. You understand what I'm saying? It don't. So if it makes sense to you, maybe you like shit like that. But I don't want you to be like that around me, because you know what? That's the culture that you create around you. You create the culture around you of the people that you want. No, you think I want to be the only person getting it, and then the next thing you know, everybody fucking mad at me? No. I want everybody to be successful and everybody to be great. And that's important. So yeah, the end of this story was that, so my peoples, they hit me up in the month of June, right? So we about to go on August. So it's literally about to be, so their birthday was on June 8th, right? So they hit me up around June 5th and they said, hey, I wanted to know if I could borrow some money. I literally looked into my phone. The last time I heard from this person was the month of my birthday. And to be honest with you, that was in February. And I just feel like I don't really want to entertain. Like, I just don't want to continue that. You know what it was? I'm telling you, when you go through different life changes, certain shit just fucks with you. Like I'm telling you, you might think it's corny or it's repetitive, but when you lose, like I'm telling you, you lose your family members, like your grandparents and shit like that, that shit hurts. But when they get older, that shit is going to end up happening. That shit hurts. You don't want to lose shit. You don't want to lose, like, your parents and shit like that. But I'm telling you, there's a different pain associated when you lose a friend. It really is a different pain. Sometimes you have mad memories with your family too, right? But you have a lot of memories with your friends too. And that shit hurts. And I feel like once you take that L of losing a friend that hurts like that, the fake ones could fall back. You don't need to fuck with them. It shifts. I feel like if you losing people in your life and it ain't sending you no messages to change or to be a better person, something is wrong with you. I don't understand. If you losing people that you love in your life and you still tolerating fake motherfuckers, people who you don't have to grieve their death, and you still got motherfuckers in your life that's fake as fuck, and you want to be around these people, for what? When you going through enough pain so you could see. That's how I be flipping shit mentally. A lot of y'all have gone through pain and different pains, and y'all ain't been flipping that's being scared of breaking up with a person because you want to feel that emptiness. You feel emptiness when somebody die. If you've got over that, you could fucking get over a relationship. You could get over it. You can get over. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. See? I literally, right? And you might think that it's small, but I literally stopped smoking for like almost a month, right? But what I did was and it's a lot of people when they get their teeth pulled, they still smoke. To me, I wanted to take that time. I was like, yeah, I'm about to stop smoking for a little bit. Shit, gas is high as fuck. And even though I'm not necessarily in the poorhouse, I like to save money and be good. So I was like, I'm gonna do anything to just stack up for a little bit. Right. So I did it, but I stopped for like a month. But just the fact that I could flip it and be like, my mouth is healing. And then, but some people, they have to have whatever it is that they have to have it. They got to have it. They want cigarettes. They got to smoke cigarettes when their mouth is healing. They just got to. I have discipline. That's why. And that's the real reason why when that album had leaked, I didn't listen to it on the Twitter space. I said, hell no, it's 2 days away. And low key, can I tell you something? I've noticed that my ways, if you've ever noticed a person that's like this, right? And I'm telling you, I haven't always been like this, but I think when you get older, you just kind of like change, right? Like when I could tell that, let me just tell you this, when I could tell that somebody is trying to, like, if I feel like they want me to get mad, I'll just be more gentle, because it's like, I just want them to feel crazy, because you can't really get me mad. Like, because I just feel like it's funny too. I don't know. I just feel like when you start to get older, you just try to like it's just you have to work it out. It's just like if you're in traffic and you see somebody going crazy, it's like, yeah, you running late. If you ain't leave early enough, and sometimes I am guilty of it. Maybe I'm guilty of it sometimes, but not frequently. Sometimes I might leave a little late, but that's not frequently. I'm typically on time all the time. So it's just like I just try to be light about shit because it's not worth it. Most of the time, people who be panicking in traffic and shit like this because you ain't leave early. Now, when school is about to start here, I'm telling you, it's like no other. Leaving that, you think that you work an hour away and you're gonna leave an hour early. Sometimes ain't enough. You need to leave an hour and 15 minutes early, hour 20 minutes. That school traffic is something else down here. Oh man, let's see. Let me see. Thank you, Riley. I appreciate that. Yes, please make sure that you support the show. The Cash App on the bottom of the screen. Also, please make sure you check me out on Station Head. I am on Station Head. I'm always on Thank You Next channel and Nikki Stream Team. They be having conversations over there too. So make sure that you check them out on Station Head. Support them. And make sure you check me out on Station Head. You could search LaRon and it should pop up. My channel should pop up. So I be streaming over there. You could because at first I wasn't going over there, but now it just was like, shit, I could stream music over there. I could support Nikki. I could support the independent artists that I be playing, like the Young Devons and shit like that. So it's just fun. So, and I like a lot of retro old school female rap. So I be trying to like mix old songs in that I did like from that era. So, I seen Pleasure. She sent a request for a Remy Ma song. I couldn't do that over there. I like Remy, but I ain't trying to I'm not trying to make people mad. Let me ask you though. So if it was old Remy Ma before, if it's old Remy Ma before the Nicki beef, would y'all be interested in hearing that or nah? I had 2 wisdom pull. My first appointment, I had to smoke weed. I was in so much pain, and then pain pills were not enough. A few weeks later, damn, you know what? I don't never want to go through that again. I don't ever want to go through that. No, that wasn't no damn mistake. You knew what you was doing. You was trying to set me up. See? There's people like you, Pleasure. I knew exactly what you was doing. You was trying to see what the fuck was this nigga gonna do. And you got Brooklyn in your name too. I knew what you was trying to do. You was like, I want to see if this nigga is really gonna play this shit. That's what you did. You ain't slickling. No, I'm not eating ice. It's just an ice in the Starbucks cup. That strawberry drink be mad good. So I got the venti strawberry acai with no ice. And then when I got to the window, I said, I want a large cup of ice. Looked them motherfuckers dead in their eyes. So they was like, yeah, you know how to rig the system. Yeah, nigga, I want the full drink, full with fucking drink. And I'm going to divvy out the drink in the next cup and drink that shit like 2 or 3 times till it's gone. Don't try to give me one drink and you want to give me all this damn ice. Y'all niggas got me fucked up. I want all drink. I'm telling you, if you go online, this shit is real. This is called a Starbucks hack. Why would I want to pay $6 for a drink that you're going to fill up with mostly ice? Nah. Have you tried it with apple juice? No, and I don't know if I would like that. Man, I know if me really like that. Let's see. Java mocha chip. You know what? I think I had that before. I like my Starbucks double blended though. Double blended with extra whipped cream. So yeah. So let me wrap this up with YG. Do you think that YG is trying to catcall for Nicki Minaj features because this shit with the other female rappers? Anytime that YG has some shit with Nicki, that shit went up. I'm telling you. Did they gas you up or W? Yeah, I got nubbed. Never care for Remy pre or post, no diss record. Damn, so you ain't like, I'm conceited, I got a reason. You ain't like that? I deleted it. Yep, I seen you. You was trying to test me. I know what you was trying to do. It does, and it's so different, but I promise you it's different, good, and better. I promise you. Cardi at the current pimp situation. Right. Yeah. I just want you to think about that. If you ever, your birthday is tomorrow, happy early birthday. You have any plans for your birthday? Your birthday is on a Monday. It's gonna be you shit. When it's my birthday, I don't work. I don't like to do anything on my birthday. I don't care if I don't have no plans. I just don't want to do. I don't want to really deal with all of that. Like happy birthday. Hold on. Yeah, I don't really want to have to deal with all that birthday, and I don't care about it after. But like on my birthday, I find that to be a personal day, and I need to spend it the way that I wanted to spend it. I typically go out to dinner or something, or do anything that I just want to do. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Yeah, happy birthday. August 1st. My grandfather was born on August 2nd. Leos are good people. They good with money for sure. She need to leave all those people alone who rode the hate train. Thank you, 33. Nothing. I wish you could talk back to you. Yeah. I might let people come up on Station Head if you want to chit chat. So let me drop that link. No, I don't think I could drop the link. Hold on a second. Let me go get I don't think I could get the link from my show, but you could follow me over there and we could chit chat over there if you want to talk. I haven't figured out a way to connect like the phone and all of that. I probably could figure that out one day, but I be having too much other shit to focus on. Like I need to work on my website. I need to send out something from my mailing list. I just need to get cranked back up, like fully in my business and not just get consumed with this job. My birthday is 8/18. Are you attending Rolling Loud? Nah, I don't have a ticket as of yet. And I think the reason why, every day is something new that they're coming out with this monkeypox shit, with this the COVID numbers, going up. And I have to consider a lot because I'm not vaccinated, and then I'm a business owner, and what I do is, I have customers and I have to make sure that I'm good so that they good. Like, it's a lot of responsibility when you have to be responsible, and I have to realize that I'm not vaccinated, and I just got to be careful. No work at it. 8/21. Okay, a lot of August babies. Yeah. No work at all. That's good. That's good. Hold on, let me get this off the screen. Yeah. So, I mean, Leo gang. Okay. So listen, yeah, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you're still here. Please make sure that you check out my track. It's on Spotify, Apple Music. Just search LaRon Best Me and it'll pop up. And yes, just subscribe, all that shit. And what else was I going to say? It was something else I wanted to say. Shit. Fuck. I think I kind of talked about that though. How I was just saying like how Partisan is still writing for Cardi, and it's just like Offset. He had his hit records. But I feel like Offset overall, is he an artist I listen to all the time? Do I respect him lyrically as a lyricist? All of that shit. Do I think that he's up there with like the Nas, the J. Cole, even the Kendrick? No, I feel like he's he's kind of like even how I would like describe battle rap. It's like even in battle rap, you have the dope battle rappers and then you have the mid-tier ones. Like the mid-tier, of course, they don't make that money like the top battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that Offset, I don't know how much money Offset make, but what I'm saying is his music is mid to me. So he can't do that much for Cardi. I'm pretty sure he is assisting her in some sort of way. I believe he is assisting her, but maybe just it's not enough. Maybe he think that the shit that maybe he has been suggesting these records. Who knows? He could be picking this shit out too. Offset is struggling to pay back his loans. Wait, I felt like did Calvin Harris just come out with a song with Offset and Normani? Was Offset on that? Hold on. Calvin Harris. New to You with Normani, Tinashe, and Offset. Damn, so why Offset? Oh, let me see some few artists. You know, after they put those strawberries in the ice, it's like you could still taste some sort of sweetness within the ice. So it's like I be letting all that shit melt down. Let me put that top back on that right now. Let that shit melt down so them strawberries and that water could get mixed up. Then I might dump that sparkling water on it. That might be really good. Yeah, that actually sounds like a good idea. Thank you. Happy birthday to the Leos on here. Yeah, I think my niece's mom's birthday is tomorrow as well. Just listening to you for comfort. Loves you are whole mood. Thank you for the B-Day wishes. You're welcome. So listen, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about anything that we discussed. So do y'all think that Nicki is actually shooting the video for Freaky Girl? Like, because I'm telling you, don't see, I would see her traveling right now, like, oh, she's gonna go to OVO Fest and she's gonna look like that. But I'm telling you, she'll pop up in a black wig and you'd be thinking like, oh shit, she really, because she just be flipping it like that. So I'm really interested to see what Nicki has been up to for these past few days. Because I feel like with the whole rollout, it gives her time to get certain things set up, hopefully with like promotion and different things like that. We still got to get the cover art. So that ain't even come out yet. So it's just a lot that she's got to roll out. So we got what? Almost like a little over, what's today? Sunday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So like 12, wait. Yeah, like 12 days. I'm tipsy listening to you on my car. Hopefully you're not driving. So hopefully you're not driving. So listen, I'm about to get up out of here. Please make sure you make it home safely. Talking about you tipsy listening to me in your car. What? All right, I'm about to get up out of here. This is your boy LaRon, female rap elite, and I'm out. Peace.
Here we go, I'm glad I'm doing it all. I'm glad I'm putting it down. I got this thing off the ground. It wasn't easy, yo, when they expect you to lose. And it's your choice if you choose. Keep my movement on the move. Let's go. Here we go. I take the good with the bad. I swear there's no looking back. Just focus on where I'm at. They tried to count me out. Only God knows when I'm done. I'm shining just like the sun. Until then I'm having fun. You feel me? This one goes out to those feeling hopeless. It's a struggle, that's the reason why I wrote this. But take your iPhone out and note this. And type out, turn pain into focus. And keep it moving, stay focused on your routine. Your past failed, let's get you on the new things. That past stuff don't define you. I had to drop this track to remind you. Yo, I did my best after dealing with stress. Keep fighting under pressure, it's all the test. They thought that I was done, yeah, I hear they upset. Assumed that I was finished and they probably had bets. But I just kept on working on my bars, yo. I went from mixtape straight into song mode. Now my CD's got a barcode. All my tracks on iTunes you can download. But yo, this for y'all who persevered, who did it all alone with no person there. Don't even be mad, don't curse or swear, cause the good thing about it is you're prepared. I learned a lesson through the depression. I had to cross people out, yeah, I made corrections. Y'all could count me out, cause I count on me. I'm in a brand new place where I'm proud to be. Let's go. Here we go, I'm glad I'm doing it all. I'm glad I'm putting it down. I got this thing off the ground. It wasn't easy, yo, when they expect you to lose. And it's your choice if you choose. Keep my movement on the move. Let's go. Here we go. I take the good with the bad. I swear there's no looking back. Just focus on where I'm at. They tried to count me out. Only God knows when I'm done. I'm shining just like the sun. Until then I'm having fun. You feel me? It's a real cold world that we living in, but Stay strong, don't let them see you giving in. Cause people laugh at the hell that you living in and make jokes when your options is limited. If be the ones telling you what's up, only come around when they use you up. And that's the reason you ain't really got nothing. That's not your real friends and I'm not frontin'. The difference between me and the competition, they rely on crews and I'm self-sufficient. Yeah, I cut people off when I had suspicion. I just felt bad vibes in my intuitions. But I'm up, I don't care if you down. I swam through deep water when you prayed I drowned. Took flights out of town, never stayed around. And thank God when the plane lands safe on ground. But this for my people living with restrictions, going hard trying to kick addictions. You could do it here, my conviction. This is true story, we don't deal with fiction. Let the song lift you up, take this as a keepsake. You deserve it all, don't deal with cheapskates. LeBron on the track, yo, it's more than just he say. My first week I need it like it's Jordan release date.
Here we go, I'm glad I'm doing it all. I'm glad I'm putting it down. I got this thing off the ground. It wasn't easy, yo, when they expect you to lose. And it's your choice if you choose. Keep my movement on the move. Let's go, here we go. I take the good with the bad. I swear there's no looking back. Just focus on where I'm at. They tried to count me out. Only God knows when I'm done. I'm shining just like the sun. Until then I'm having fun.
I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. LeBron on the beat, all net and the Swisher Sweets. Dutch Masters at 2 just to be complete. They want the grill, okay, nigga, get the beef when your face blast. Oh, really don't get your teeth out when they cap city, rap city, ho. You can spit fast, people know that you slow. Saying you right when we know that you won't, when we know that you don't. Yo, keep your back still. They asking for back still. Feed them rats pills, set them in the trap still. You ain't simply many question why you act ill. With nothing in store, tell me how you snag deals. But I know cause your prices is lower. They offer me more for the nicest to show up. I tower your shit like the Eiffel that go up. And nigga, you know what? Yo, hold up. People be wildin' and blindin' my talent. You act like you don't hear this fire. You a nobody but a well-known liar. You talk too much, keep the jail phones tighter. I know your family's some well-known fighters. COVID with no lid, they spread that virus. In the pandemic, you ain't had a plan in it. Damn, now you done scamming it. This beat, I'ma cross-examine it and relay that. All my niggas ran with it on streets. I'ma take my stance on it and make sure that everybody stands on it. You alternate and what they really want in this. I'm who they choose and you who they often get. It's up to me. I would just dispute the shit. We shoot the shit and figure out what coupe to get. Yo, I got it from beginning to the end with the flow. Yelling head tight. Kill it with it, no. Put your plant in the window, let it grow. Dealt with a little bit of pain on the low. Yo, some shit will break you. I would rather break through. My verses take 1, my ad-libs take 2. Working on the EP album and it's take 2. Drop shit you can relate to. Raps in surplus while you make do. Raps amazing, I would hate too. Raps a circus trying to cage you. These raps is running in and out the same crew. Yo, LeBron is a dawn, my hand on the Quran. And them off-whites can't stand it, I'm on my exit. Reps it, even in Texas. I don't need no motherfucking necklace. Like LeBron on the track.
Exit 6. LeBron. Best me. Yeah. Let's go.
I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you.
Yo, I face myself in verses, they just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version. With bald tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement, I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses, all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music draw influence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it, I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last, I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go.
I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you.
Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over share our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even if I ain't attend your service. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal with the hell is this, a sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad, I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything, I put that on everything. You deserve the better things, I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you. I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy, people gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me, you deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves, all the ones in memory. We can feel your energy, we send our love to you.